Evening peeps, evening, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're back with the P1 boys again. It's round 4 of the WTC series put on by P1RCs community. So round 4 takes us to Willow Springs, the Dust Bowl that is. It's got a quick 5-minute qualifier, and then we've got 2 20-minute races coming up for you lot. We've got racing mediums only for both races. It keeps it pretty fair amongst the drivers between both first and second race tonight. No points or get throughs to those in the race or qualifying. I've got a spreadsheet to go through, and they're not all in the right order, so I don't know who's to blame for that, but I'm blaming somebody and it's not me. Merch are still available, people. T-shirts and stickers if you want any of those. Hit me up, darksmoker at googlemail.com, or on the Facebook page, or in the chat, or wherever. Right, let's get ourselves in. So yes, Willow Springs. It is, as you might be able to see in the background, just an absolute dust bowl here. It's they've got catch up on and slipstream on strong, so just get ready for a few trips to the desert tonight. What do I need to do? I need to turn that on already. Let's have a look, see who we've got in the room. We've got a Diz, we've got a Raffo, we've got Apache, Tyre Slayer, Skippy, Marshall, Rob, Rick J is in the house. It doesn't say Rick J, but it is. Stop it. Give me those players back. You swines. We're all swapping over. There's the drivers anyway. That's it for you lot. We'll see you lot when we're out on track. So 5-minute qualifying just getting underway then. Again, it is this dust bowl that is Willow Springs. Look at it. You get it wrong and it's a trip to the desert for you. Better take some water with you. Again, it's catch up on strong, so the drivers further back. Their cars travel at a faster pace to try and keep with the pack. So you will notice throughout this race that a lot of the drivers end up sticking together. I don't think that's on in qualifying. That obviously negates the need for qualifying. You just stay at the back and get full speed elastic band all the way around the circuit. Raffo in the little Suzuki Swift up front then, just on his outlap. Rob S dipping the wheel on the sand in the background in my previous shot. Managed to keep it on the track though. Tyre Slayer, you see absolutely no runoff here either. Just dust either side of the circuit. Get ourselves board ready for a little bit of a lap. We'll stick on with Tyre Slayer. Let's turn some nonsense on if he can keep it on track. Someone's gone off. Who's that? Rob S. So down the start finish straight then. There's the line. Starts the new lap. There's Rob S into turn 1. Again, tricky. Just got to get this one right. Don't want to be running out wide on that right hand side, or hit that great big jump just there. It'll send you off into the distance through the long sweeping right hand. You might see drivers try and get side by side through here. See the track wide enough. All the way around there up towards this little uphill section. And a hairpin at the top again. You see drivers firing themselves up the inside through there. Over the top then. Back down the hill. Little S's, you've got to be careful of this one as well. We're easy to carry far too much speed through there. Wheel on the grass. Tyre Slayer doing alright at the minute. Onto this back part of the circuit, then just almost a straight into this final corner. Big long Sweeping right-hander, just tying up near the end. So drivers, that's what we saw earlier, just drivers getting caught out with that bit, maybe. Tyre Slayer just backing off the throttle as he comes into that section, keeps it on circuit as he comes in to the line for 1:19.3 for him then. So puts this man up on pole in the Suzuki Swift. It's over 1:18.8. Tyre Slayer then in second, 1:19.3. 18.05 in the Audi TT, 1:19.3 for him. Apache in fourth. What are you in, the Renault? Little Renault. Fifth then, also in the Renault. Rick in sixth, 20.0. Driving Sirocco for Rick. Pilgrim in the Peugeot. He's got a 1:20.2. That's not the line, Pilgrim. P1 Skippy, 1:20.8. Are you in the little Suzuki Swift as well? Of course you are. Ricky J in ninth in the pink Renault. 1:23.4 for him, currently on this qualifying session. Dodger in the Suzuki Swift, 1:38.7. Geordie Shaw was right behind him, but he's not right behind him on circuits. P1RCs was kicking up the dirt. He's not got a fast lap on the board. He's 11th. Geordie Shaw just going into shot there, then 12th again, no time on the board. And Dizzy sitting this one out. So yeah, medium tyres only. The quickest lap there for Raffo, 1:18.5. Finds another 0.3 of a second. Right, let's try and figure out these. Oh god, what have you done with that? Try and figure out these points. It's a spreadsheet, but they're not in the right order. Who's leading this one then? It does say Tyre Slayer on here with 96 points. Raffo with 91 points, so close at the top still. First and second on the grid at the minute. First and second in the championship as well. Sorry, Tyre Slayer. Oh no, yeah, it is. No, Tyre Slayer's leading. Yes, of course. Sorry, the scores are in. I'm looking at the names and they're in the wrong order, but it's the points I'm looking at and they're in the wrong order. So it is Tyre Slayer leading, 96 points. It's Raffo in second with 91 points. Marshall is third with 82 points. Then we've got Rob S with 81 points. Skippy is on 60 points. What else have we got there? Pilgrim on 55. Apache on 46 points. Got two drivers on 45 points. That's 18.05 and Bowman. Dodgy on 40 points. We've got Crazy Ivan 70 on 33 points. And P1 Don with 15 points. No Geordie Shaw. Why haven't I got Geordie Shaw's times? There you go. Raffo off into the desert. Tyre Slayer also off into the desert. That's qualifying pretty much over then. 6 minutes in. It is only a 5-minute qualifier. 18.05. Big rip of the handbrake as he finishes off his qualifying lap. Third place on the grid. Apache fourth. Rob S in 5th, Marshall 6th, Rick in 7th. You finished your lap just out on a little poodle round. Pilgrim in 8th, Ricky J 9th, Geordie Shaw in 10th, Dodger in 11th, Skippy 12th and Dizzy 13th. Dizzy not actually doing a qualifying lap. Just feel confident here at Willow Springs. Again, it's going to be a tricky one with the catch-up on strong. It does make some of the drivers miss their braking points. Unfortunately, it doesn't make them miss other drivers, as it can become a bit chaotic. Right. That's not what I want. What are you doing? That's what you want. Get the right view, you clown. There we go. Right, so race 1 then, just about to get underway. 20 minutes here at Willow Springs. Again, Dust Bowl Central. Can everyone keep it on circuit? Can the guys at the back utilise the elastic band feature? get away pretty well. Renault's, oh, having a nudge. Who was that? Was that Apache and, no, it's Ricky J and Pilgrim having a little bit of a nudge-a-thon through there, and I think that's Dodger giving Pilgrim a bit of a clunk as well. What's going on? Why is everyone picking on Pilgrim tonight? Right, so off the line then, through turn 1 into turn 2, Raffo leads. Tyresley into second, but under pressure from Dizzy in third. Dizzy's in the Audi this week, TT 1805, also picked the Audi. Oh, Tyresley dipped a wheel. Oh, 1805 dipped a wheel. He's had to run wide through the hairpin. Pile of cars. Oh my gosh, there you go. Elastic bands coming into. Oh my gosh, Pilgrim's just fired himself off. The driver's off everywhere. Pilgrim's struggling to get back on. Rob S trying to get himself back up to speed as well. So you think these drivers will now fall back away from the race because they're, you know, not out of the slipstream range or whatever? No. They've got full elastic band power going on now. Evening, Mr. Miller. How you doing, brother? I covered the car from last week, and Raffo's off. He's fired himself off through turn 1. Well, there's a few drivers gone through. Tyreslayer, Rick, Dizzy, Marshall, Skippy, Ricky J, Geordie Shaw, Apache, Rob S, 1805, Dodger. Oh my God, Raffo just gets himself back on track right at the back of the pack. His tyres off before he goes full elastic band into turn 1. As he remembered, he's got the extra grunt going on, so you'll see he'll catch up with this pack really quickly. Probably by the end of the time he gets to this end of this corner. He's really trying to get around Geordie Shaw. Shaw should also be benefiting from that great big elastic band. Dust getting kicked up everywhere. Drivers risking it with dipping wheels on the sand here at Willow Springs. Again, all sticking pretty close together with this catch-up feature on. It's now Ricky J into the lead of this race in the little, what are you in? Sirocco, yeah. Weirdly looked like a Renault for a minute, but Dizzy fires himself up the inside, being closely chased by Tyreslayer, but shuts the door on him, doesn't allow the other. Oh, there's a Ricky J's off the track. He's done a Raffo in the end of lap 2, trying to get himself back on without ejecting himself into the pits, and does so, but falls down to 12th. Geordie Shaw at the back of the field now. Tyreslayer into the lead of the race. Dizzy right behind him. Marshall again is sitting in third. Just gets his nose taken off by Dizzy. Ricky J into 4th position, then pink and green wrecking ball. Apache 5th. Rob S in 6th. Oh, kicking up the sand, I can't even see. Skippy in 7th. Pilgrim 8th. Even though he had a nudge battle early on. Oh, the inside of Skippy takes that 7th position off him. Raffo also back in the fight as well. He's looking to come up the inside. Oh my God, someone's just been sent. Who's been sent? That's Skippy. It's the two Suzuki Swifts have taken each other out. Raffo and Skippy. Geordie Shaw still struggling with this Peugeot to catch back up with the pack. He just doesn't like this circuit. Tyreslayer then still leading. Marshall now into 2nd. Dizzy 3rd. Still a battle behind as well. Ricky J, Rob S, Apache. Who else is there? Pilgrim. Getting the catch up and the slipstream on strong. Oh my God, this driver. Jesus. Oh. See? This league's chaos. I love it. He's leading now, look. Different corner, different leader. Look. Marshall's back into the lead. Rob S is coming through. Ricky J's decided to go a bit of off-roading. Still, oh my, someone's off into the crowd. Where did you go? Where are you? Who are you? Is it you, Raffo? No. It was you, 1805. I saw something blue disappear off towards the spectators there. It wasn't 1805. He's now down at the back of the pack with Geordie Shaw. Will he help Geordie Shaw out? No. Go for the overtake already. Didn't work out through there. Over the top of the hill. Rob S, look at this. Rob S still leading. It's a 6-way fight. 4 more drivers hunting them down. 7-way fight. Who knows who's going to be in what position when they go through a corner. Rob S leads. Not for long. Marshall gets a look at the inside into this final corner. Again, we've got drivers off-roading. Rob S just gets himself back on track. Who else was that? Patchy, I think. Yeah, in the green. Managed to get himself back on circuit. Who's leading? 2 points. Who's just been sent to... Like, look. Only just getting himself back on track. Did you get taken out as well there, Marshall? Oh yeah, oh my god. So Marshall's up front. There's Tyre Slayer as well, Jesus. That's chaos on me. Dizzy's off the track, he's trying to take out his fellow Audi driver. Oh my god, Skippy's off the track. What the hell's going on into the hairpin? It's now Ricky J leading this race. Go on, Ricky J. Block the track, mate. Don't let him through. Nudge him off. Go on, take the win. 15 minutes to firm him off for 13 and a half. Go on. There you go. He's led for a corner. Look. Go on, Ricky J. Block the line. Mind the final bit of the corner, Ricky J. Firm it. Across the line, leading the race. Quarter second. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. And there's Ricky J all over him, coming up towards the line. He's led as he comes across the line. Go on, Ricky J. Take it. Around the outside. Go on, lad. Not biased or anything. Oh, under pressure though. 43 coming back at him. Skippy as well. Even though he got fired off track early on, he's back in this fight, having a bit of a punch up with Rob S for third. Dodger. Your race this week, Dodge, 5th position, 18.05.6. Audi spearing itself off towards the crowd on the previous lap. Back in the fight though, again you'll just see this catch up on and the slipstream on strong. This is it. 12, 13 drivers just having a punch up for 20 minutes. Great. It is absolutely survival of the fittest. A good job you've not got damage on, I'll tell you what. Still Ricky J. Go on, Ricky J. Oh, he's under pressure. Rick 43. The Dutchman is up the inside into this final corner. Oh, Ricky J tried to outbrake him, but there's the result. Off he goes. The pink man. Someone else is off. Is that? It's Marshall off at the final corner as well. Too much speed through here, you can hit this little bank at the end. There you go, look at that dark patch. You hit that, you can send yourself back home. Ricky J and Marshall getting themselves on back. Go on, Ricky J. 43 then. The Dutchman into the lead of the race. Rob S right behind him. Skippy in 3rd position. 18.05 in 4th. Killed in 5th. Not in 5th. Just holding 6th position, under pressure himself from Dizzy in that Audi. Pilgrim's gone a bit deep through the hairpin. Is that costing a position? No, it hasn't. Raffo in 8th, then Geordie Shaw. No, that's got to be 18.05 again. Yes, it is. Shaw 8th, Dodger in 9th, Tyre Slayer 10th, 18.05 11th, Marshall in 12th, Ricky J in 13th. Go on, Ricky J. Hashtag ASMR light to click. Ricky J though under pressure from Rob S. Sirocco versus Sirocco as they head down the street. With that little inside line, he's going to hold it. He's really into the lead before they hit that corner. Anybody else going to spear themselves off track through turn 1? No, not yet. through there cleanly. Everyone learning the line, even with that bit of extra power maybe coming into it. Still having a punch up for this top spot. Skippy also looking for that final podium position up against Apache. Oh, contact between the Renault and the Sirocco. Has that cost him any positions? No. That was though, who went off track there? Just next Skippy. Is that Skippy still trying to get it back on circuit? Tell me if Skippy's still trying to get it back on circuit. It is Skippy's. Skips, man. Stop trying to take out Ricky J. What's he done to you? Go on, Ricky J. Rob S then into this final corner for the end of lap 8. 11 minutes into this race. It's been chaos and mayhem, a bit like Bathurst. Almost all on the same bit of circuit, except Skippy, who's about a quarter of a lap down. He's also got a penalty he's got to lose. And Ricky J, who's a fair chunk back now as well. Unfortunately, he'll be carrying 1,000,000 miles an hour more than these boys. Just to get that braking done though. S still leads then. Rick pushed into that second position. Apache holding third. 4th, Dizzy 5th. Looking at the inside, but now the outside into the hairpin. Left the door open for tyre Slayer to have a look down the inside for 6th as well. Still the drivers kicking up the sand. Skinny all on the way out of that hairpin over the hill. Geordie Shaw runs down the hill far too quick. Pushes himself off circuit, gets himself back on in 11th, but he's got a Ricky J now right behind him. Ricky J's now got a bit of a penalty to lose as well. Skippy 11.5 seconds down in 13th and penalties. Still kicking off at the front here. Oh, that tyre Slayer. Yes. Look at this into turn 1. Rob S. From Rick 43. From Pilgrim now in 3rd. Apache 4th. Raffo 5th. Rob S. There's Ricky getting taken out by Pilgrim. Can he get it? He move back up before he gets into this left-hander? Does, slots his way back in front of that Peugeot. Gets a little dink up the tail and then has to go off-roading. A bit of a jump over the top of the hill as well to get back on track for Rick 43. And then sends Tyre Slayer for a bit of fun. And I think he's also taken out our Dodger as well in the background. It is Dodger got taken out in that round. Skippy slowly closing up on this fight. You can see absolute chaos. Raffo all the way back up into 2nd position. Dizzy as well, pretty much kept himself out of danger. Look at the inside of Pilgrim. Pilgrim's already had to slam the brakes on. Almost ran himself off circuit. A little bit of bumping between these two. Peugeot got the legs on the Audi down the straight. Through there as well. Great moves. It's online into turn 2 as well here, Apache. He's left the door a little bit wide open. He's going to win into the run into the hairpin. Is going to be Dizzy. It's a good look, Apache. It just didn't quite work out. A little bit of a look tap into the rear end as they run up the hill into this hairpin. Onboard chaos cam. Look! Raffo. Drive that car properly, you maniac. 1905. Also coming over the brow of the hill. He's being chased by the police. Now, Pilgrim leads the race in the Peugeot. Still being hunted by Rob S. coming into this final corner. This has gone onto the Raffo had a little tiny nudge on. Oof. Dizzy there. Yeah, side by side, and that will give Dizzy the lead or the advantage into this corner. Pilgrim, Rob S battling out for the lead in front as well into turn one. Pilgrim holds it. Raffo unable to take that third cleanly just yet. We are side by side on this right. Look how much they've caught up the front pair. Back into a great big train. Off Dizzy, looking for a gap between these two. Almost made it work. Raffo gets a little tap in the rear end of Dizzy due to that. Dizzy also trying to look up the inside of Pilgrim. Pilgrim might have done himself in though. He has driven a little bit wide through there. Get Dizzy advantage. These boys know with the catch up and slipstream on, they can send each other to oblivion and know they can get back into the race. Maybe not so much now with 4 minutes to go, but let's see what we've got. Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drivers still on the same piece of circuit at least. Does he keep it on circuit? Yes, he does. Raffo also came in there hot. Drivers risking it through there. There's still Pilgrim leading. Raffo second. Looking to run around the outside into turn one. Does he still not manage to squeeze this Audi through yet either? Looking around the outside then Raffo. Didn't work. Looking to get his nose up the inside into this. Raffo. Bit of a punt there from Raffo, didn't affect Pilgrim too much. Shunt up the street. Dizzy goes for a switch over the inside on the run up to the hairpin, but he's not close enough. Yes, Tyre Slayer back in the fight after getting sent to oblivion. 1805 back in the fight. There was Dodger as well, 7th. Skippy at the back end of this fight, who's right on the tail. P1RC. Got it wrong into the hairpin. Look at this Pilgrim and Raffo and Dizzy all still having a good. That's enough for you, Raff. But Dizzy, let's have a look at some on board with Rob then, who's back in the thick of it as well. He's looking to get into the podium positions. 2.5 minutes remaining. Raffo! That was like a Leroy moment, but he just look. Got Pilgrim's off. Raffo is nearly off. Pilgrim's kind of back on. Rob, where are you going to go? There's nowhere for you to go, Rob. Drivers just looking, waiting, ready to pounce. All in a pile then as we come to the final part of race 1. 14. 2 minutes remaining on the race clock. We'll see another lap after this one. It's Dizzy that's into the lead of the race. That we're catching up with Apache. Marshall. Flags. Jay, I think, has just been sent. He's not happy with somebody. Don't know where you are, Lucky Jay, on the circuit. Let's have a flick. 43 that's being closed up on by the leading pack. There's Dizzy in the Audi closing up as they come into this final corner again. Oh, 1805's off. Who else is off? Is that Apache? Is that Rob S? There it goes. Goes Dizzy, who's actually leading the race, closing up on Rick. Raffo in second then as we start this final lap. Skipping back up into third position, 1805 fourth. Slayer 5th, Apache 6th, Dodger 7th. These positions are probably going to change again. Pilgrim 8th, Marshall in 9th, Rob S in 10th, Geordie Shaw 11th, Ricky J 12th, Rick 43 in 13th. Now absolutely in the thick of it with this leading pack. 1805 5. What are you doing? This is not a hill climb. It is still dizzy then. It doesn't flash up with that final lap logo then on screen. He's going to go punch up to the line then. Dizzy just making a little bit of room between himself and those drivers. He's got about 0.4 of a second. They are still right there. Oh, not anymore. Raffo's not. Bye, Raff. See you later, Raffo. He's out of that fight. Dizzy then, has he got enough to run it down towards the line? Looks like he's managed to do it. Pilgrim's decided to go off road as well on this final lap. And it is going to be Dizzy that takes the win. Tyre Slayer that takes second. Skippy takes third. Apache takes fourth. Pilgrim takes fifth. Dodger takes sixth. Marshall 7th. 1805 takes 8th. Rob S 9th. Raffo 10th. Geordie Shaw 11th. Ricky J in 12th. And Rick 43 in 13th. There we go. The chaos will resume in a few moments. Medium tyres again. Is it top 7 reverse grid in this, or are you just going full reverse grid? I forget. But yeah, same circuit, same chaos. In a minute. Again, I think there might be one or two deliberate pieces of contact there. Just one or two. Again, everyone pretty much crossing the line. Close together, so let's see how they can get on in race 2. Yeah, again, absolute dust bowl. Look at it. Good fun if you want to try and get your car in Gran Turismo into the air. 1 or 2 little lumps you can aim at and fire yourself into. Dizzy then chucked himself out on track. Practice starts. What are you doing, Diz? You're just trying to cause chaos on the line. Poorly practicing J-turns. I think 3 people in the crowd enjoyed that. Almost is. Almost. Back end of your car though, the livery, making it look like it's just a plain white dirty Audi TT. Wonder for you though, Diz. Who else is out on circuit? It is Geordie Shaw, not getting on too well in that Peugeot. Again, just looking at the control inputs, it does look like he's on pad. Wrong, there's some very, very fast pad drivers out there, pad users. These little corners like that, it's just caught a couple of drivers out, Paddy Pilgrim being one of them. That one catching Geordie out, I think we saw that one in race 1 as well. Out on circuit, figuring out those 1 or 2 lines, maybe not getting right in race 1. Everybody else in the pits. Dizzy. Backwards on the start-finish straight. Yes, it is. Race 2 just about getting underway then. The host asking everyone to get themselves ticked into the race. Almost Apache, there you go, got a little bit of air off there. Go for a little bit of looks like Apache's trying to get this thing airborne. He's only going up here so he can turn around and hit that thing again, I'm sure of it. He's looking for another spot to hit. Reset to track. No fun game. No fun. Nice livery on the back of Ricky J's motor as well. You checking out my rear end? And in this race, that warning sign is prevalent. Warning: follow at your own risk. Whoa. Ricky J. Oh, sorry, Ricky J. Ricky J's just hit the jump. Oh, missed it. Sorry, Ricky J. Didn't realise you were going for the launch-a-thon. Why is everyone taking that dizzy? Now look, he's going to take out Apache as well. Yeah, why not? Send. Dizzy trying to get him back. This is what happens, people. Not only is it chaos in the race, it's chaos prior to and after the race. Oh, there you go. There's some air for you. Yes, giving us an example of what can be done here at Willow Springs. Send. Sorry, flipping circuit, imagine. Front wheel drive Volkswagen here then. Right, race 2 about to get underway. Race leader being Marshall. Top 7 reverse then. Lights going on. We're waiting for these to drop and we'll get this second chaotic race underway. They're all spinning the wheels up as they leave the line. Pilgrim already weaving. Stay out of my way, he says. Marshall then leads us into turn 1. Looking around the outside of Dodger already. Too sick in second then for Pilgs. Dodger in third, Apache fourth. Skippy right behind him though in fifth position. They come into this hairpin section again, a little bit tricky, all vying for position. Oh, Skippy goes. I'm not sure if there was contact, but he's been sent to the back of the field. Oh, not quite to the back. I think he's taken out Raffo as well. Come on, give me a different camera. Yeah, took out Raffo. He's his way back on circuit, I think, unless Raffo just got it totally wrong. Ricky J's picked himself up a penalty. Skippy's trying to run around the outside through there as well and run himself off circuit. He's not having a great start to this race. Marshall, though, still leads as we come into this final corner of lap 1. Into second place, just muscles his way past Pilgrim. Everyone should have got that final corner nailed now, but there will be drivers that peel themselves off towards that pit lane accidentally. Dizzy then makes his way past the Dodger. Marshall still leads into turn 1, lap 2, but under threat side by side with a couple of drivers. Oh my god, who's that? Rob S, I think, was been sent to oblivion. Marshall still leads, then Apache second, Pilgrim third, Dizzy fourth, Dodger fifth, Rick in 6th, Slayer 7th, Ricky J in 8th, Raffo in 9th, S in 10th, Skippy 11th, Geordie Shaw in 12th. Have we just lost the driver? Who have we lost? 1805? No, 1805. Apache then into the lead of the race. Pilgrim fighting, trying to get past Marshall. Once he's line though, Marshall holds that second position as well. Apache starting to pull away. I say that, all he's doing is stretching that elastic band for the drivers behind. Top 5 then. Closed up by a couple of drivers as well. We've got Tyre Slayer and Dodger, oof, Ricky J, oof, and Raffo looking to close up on those guys. You can see that extra speed into the corners can catch some of these drivers out. There we go then. Apache still leads this pile into turn 2, being hounded by Pilgrim at the minute. Third, Dizzy's up to 4th position. Wow, she's off circuit. You can see where's he's managed to hold on to that first though. Has he? Pilgrim up the inside into the hairpin, not able to T-pack Apache off circuit there. Battle for first though, real good punch up. Marshall holding that third, Dizzy 4th. Look at this pile behind as well. We've got Rick, Raffo, Tyre Slayer, Ricky J. S, Skippy, and the Dodger all look at. Oh, is that Raffo? Yeah, that's Raffo. Bye, Raffo. Just Geordie Shaw behind him. Sure get this final corner right. His elastic band will be at the limit of what elastic bands can hold. 400 miles an hour more than anyone else at this start finish straight. Can he get his braking right? That's the problem, you see. They carry that extra speed, they forget they're carrying that extra speed, and off they pop into the sand and the gravel. Still leads, just does he? There's a nice tight line up the inside. Pilgrim to just flick his name up as first for a second, but Apache was just able to get his way back up the inside. J 3rd, Dizzy 4th, Marshall 5th now. S up into 6th, Skippy 7th, Tyre Slayer 8th. Positions swapping left, right, and centre in this WTC Series. J in 9th, then the pink and green monster being hunted. And the pink and blue monster of Dodger. Totally different lines through there for the pair of them. Dodger still sponsored. Geordie Shaw then in 11th. Track through there, 8 seconds behind Dodger. It's got 4.8 over Raffo. Raffo now on that start finish straight as well. Pilgrim has managed to get himself into the lead of the race, using the advantage down the start finish straight. Ricky J as well. Apache been pushed down to 6th position. Deep again, and Pilgrim, Rick now looking around the outside. Sand and drivers off circuit, left, right and centre. Left-hander running up the hill over the brow. Again, still close together. 6.5 minutes in. Pilgrim leads over Ricky in Rick 43 in second. As he looking to 3rd position. Rob S has just launched himself to oblivion. Apache up into 4th then. Marshall also sends himself. Slay will be having a look for that position. Carried a little bit more speed around there. Switches to the inside. Can he make it work? Out brakes Marshall. A little bit of contact behind as well between Ricky J and Skippy. Almost 3 wide into turn 2. Dodger coming in there hot. Manages to slam the brakes on. Keeps himself in touch with that fighting pack as well. Gaps start to stretch out back to Raffo, Geordie Shaw and now Rob S back in 12th. 22 seconds down. 150 million miles an hour into turn 1. It's now the Dutchman. Oh, it was the Dutchman into the lead of the race, but Pilgrim comes through to retake it in the Peugeot. Another position there, left the door wide enough open for Dizzy to have a look through as well, so he's managed to get himself up into 2nd position. Rick 43 now under a little bit of pressure from those drivers behind as well. Apache 4th, Tyre Slayer in 5th, that's Skippy that's just sent himself back down under. 10th, there goes Raffo past him. Geordie Shaw might get this position back off him as well. Oh, if Geordie Shaw can keep it on circuit. Does. Skippy drops down. Oh, he gets reset to circuit as well. Drops down to 11th. Loses more time. Just Rob S behind him then. Pilgrim still leads. Achieving into 2nd position then. Rick 43, 3rd. Risking it with the tyre on the sand here. There you go, as quick as that the lead changes. Apache comes through to take that off him. He's going to jump on board with race leader now Apache as he now tries to defend from this fine pack of wolves behind him. Pilgrim, Rick, Dizzy, there's that Tyre Slayer, Marshall, Raffo, Dodger, Ricky J all in the picture here. Pilgrim having a look back up the inside of Apache, who's got the minerals to run it around the outside. Oh, tiny bit of contact. Pilgrim gets back into the lead of the race. Look at how quick these drivers are closing up then, that little tyre on the sand. Under all sorts of things. Ricky J finds a hole through there somewhere. Doesn't make that extra position stick though. He holds that 3rd position. Tyre Slayer and Dizzy looking for that off him though on either side of him. Ricky J having a look up the inside into turn 2. Just to back off. Apache holds it again. 10 minutes in. Oof. Slings himself around the side of Pilgrim there. Pilgrim does seem to take a wide line through that hairpin. It does leave the door wide open for drivers to come in. This is where Apache took the lead of the race on the previous lap. Not quite as close this time for Pilgrim. He's getting back now to start finish straight, but yeah, on board with race leader Apache. Having a quick look at the inside into this final corner. Pilgrim slowly shuts the door. pit line. Oh, Pilgrim's found a gap. He's managed to slot himself up the inside. Camera angle, but Apache gets his way back through turn one. Drivers still pretty close on track. Having to go defensive then, Dizzy and Rick looking for a position. A little bit of contact between the Audi and the Volkswagen. Ooh, Pilgrim dips a wheel on that sand as well. It's where he goes wide. Look, leaves that door wide open, does Pilgrim. No drivers close enough behind him to make a move through there though. Now it's Rick at 43 back up in third position, defending hard from Raffo though with that little Suzuki Swift. A little bit of a gap here. Keeps himself out of danger into this final corner at least. Yeah, everybody having to be cautious, catching up with each other. Oh, Rick 43. There's a Pilgrim getting sent. Drops him down to 5th position then, but keeps himself involved in this fight. Positions really, apart from the guys right at the back, way off the back end of the top 9 fight. Oh, Apache's gone wide, gets himself back on circuit. Those drivers are looking to come straight back at him. He's gone through, Ricky's gone through, Raffo unable to squidge that little Suzuki through. Pilgrim has to hold 5th position, but he's under threat here. Who's that behind him? Marshall giving him a nudge saying, look, I'm coming through. Slam the brakes on, closes everybody up behind him. Just gives those 2 drivers up ahead a tiny little bit of a break. Dizzy and Rick 43 then. Looking for 1st and 2nd. Apache holding on to 3rd. Pilgrim 4th, Marshall 5th. Dodger 6th, Geordie Shaw up into 7th position. Jay 8th, he's got Skippy looking for that position off him. Geordie Shaw drops those positions. Oh, Rob S gives him a clout as well, sends him off track a little bit. Back on though, in 10th, tyres laid down to 11th. He's made a great big mistake somewhere. Raffo's been caught out again somewhere. And we'll get sent here. Just flick away for 1 second, and there you go, Dizzy all out on his own, 1.6 seconds. See how good that elastic band effect works now. Sand, can't see anything. 2nd, Marshall up into 3rd. Pilgrim. No, Pilgrim. No. Back on circuit, right in front of Apache. She gives him a little nudge. Here, mate. You're not. Pilgrim goes to the back of the field now. So just 5.5 minutes left for Pilgrim to try and make anything back of this race. Dizzy is slowly starting to lose that lead. 1.3 seconds. Rick at 43 and Marshall chasing him down. Will be carrying that little bit of extra speed as well as that gap between themselves, and Dizzy stretches. Rick bringing the time down to 1.2. That's the effect of that catch up. They're not in slipstream range yet. It's about a second, 0.9. They pick up that slipstream toe. Set on strong here, Rick using all of that circuit, Marshall using a little bit more than all of the circuit, and that's cost him positions. Rob S has managed to get his way through, so looking for that 2nd position off of Rick at 43. Skippy as well has got himself involved in this fight. Rob S has gone far too high into that corner. He sends himself just at the same corner Pilgrim's done on the last lap. Oh God, how safe re-entry to track or something, trying to kill everyone or something. Don't even know where you are, Rob S. Oh, he's back on circuit. He's having a punch up. wide through there. Jesus, boys. Absolute chaos, these WTC Series races. Dizzy then, holding that lead. He managed to stretch a little bit. The battle behind has just allowed him to keep that gap. 1.6 seconds. Skippy himself back from the land of down under, and he is now closing up on that first place driver. Marshall holding third, Rick in fourth, Dodger fifth. Apache having a look at him though, he slots his way up the inside into that fifth position. Dodger now sixth, Raffo seventh, Slayer eighth, Rob S in ninth, Pilgrim 10th, Vicky J in 11th, Geordie Shaw in 10th. Again, all still on the same piece of circuit, these drivers. Does make for some great action in this WTC series. Marshall gets the run into the, where's he gone? He gets the run into the hairpin wrong. Oh, so does Rick 43. That's, oh my god, it's chaos through here. Don't even know who's in what position. Raffo's managed to squeeze his way through to third position. Close right up on the back of Dizzy as well. 2.6 of a second. Raffo as well closing up on Skippy. Marshall into fourth, but almost getting it wrong into that hairpin again. Just braving it with a wheel on the sand there. Braving it too much, Marshall. That is the result. God, there's other driver. Oh my god. Who else is off circuit here? Ricky J's off. Rick 43's been off. Geordie Shaw's pushing his way through. Drivers off everywhere as we come to the last couple of laps here. It is just 2 minutes remaining. We'll see 2 more laps then. Dizzy still holding the lead by a second from Skippy. Raffo right on his tail though. Dodger 5th, Tyre Slayer 6th position. Still a punch-up going on here mid-pack. Pilgrim stopped driving off the circuit on that corner, trying to take out Geordie Shaw as well on the way back on. Got drivers with penalties. Ricky J's sent himself. Marshall's off. Swapping all over the place. Dizzy has led for a couple of laps though. Gap way down to 0.5 of a second. Two little Suzuki Swift starting to gang up on the Audi. Ganging up on each other a little bit here. Raffo off circuit. He jumps himself back on right behind Skippy. The pile of drivers chasing him down. Apache, Dodger and Tyre Slayer looking for that position off him. Where's Dodger? He's had to back off. This will be final lap then. Will anyone be able to unseat? Go on, Dodge. Got the power out of the corner over Raffo. Same car, but Raffo just getting the power on a little bit earlier. Dizzy then. Skippy, he caught Dizzy, sent him cleanly. He's not happy that he's done that on the final lap. I'm sure they would like to have raced it out. So that releases this man into the lead of the race. Apache, can he hold it down this back straight through this final corner? He's got a quarter of a second over Raffo. It's going to be a punch up to the line here. Rob S, Tyre Slayer not too far back. If the Dodger can finish in 5th, take out Pilgrim. Don't let Pilgrim bully you. Oh, shame. Come on, Dodge. 6th position. Come on, it's yours. Raffo. Oh. Oi. Raffo squeezes his way through to the lead. Takes the win then. Apache takes 2nd. Rob takes 3rd. Tyre Slayer 4th. Pilgrim 5th. Dodger takes 6th. Geordie Shaw. Flipping out that lobby kicks out quick, doesn't it? Geordie Shaw 7th, I think. So Raffo took the win in race 2 then. Apache 2nd, Rob S, Tyre Slayer, Pilgrim 5th, Dodgers 6th, Geordie Shaw 7th, Dizzy in 8th after being sent on that final lap. Marshall in 9th, Skippy, who knew he'd done a little bit wrong, waited for him, lost an extra position to Marshall due to that, so he ended up in 10th position, Marshall 9th, Ricky J in 11th, and Rick 43 in 12th, and unfortunately we lost 18.05 in that one. Maybe he didn't quite realise that the elastic bands were on full power, I don't know. But we did see him off track in that little blue and yellow missile once or twice. So that was round 4 of P1 Race Community's WTC Series. Again, absolute chaos, these lobbies. They're great fun to watch, absolutely great fun to watch. But it could be absolutely anybody's race. As you can see, it's just position swapping left, right and centre. So come and check it out again next week. So I am back on Sunday night at 9 o'clock. The P1 boys again with their Red Bull Junior League. And then again, same time, same place next week for round 5 of the WTC series, which is this one. Other than that, I hope you like what you've watched. If you have, give it a like, a comment, a subscribe, all that sort of nonsense. You know the drill, people. Tell your mates, tell your mums. My name's Dark Smoker. I'm out of here.